Moses came up with a complex system of law, the Torah. You can do this, you can't do that, you can eat this, you can't eat that. Very confusing. Jews can't figure out the Torah. Christians have no hope. God made it easy. He gave us just 10 commandments, one for each finger. Surely they can follow 10 commandments. He looks down, they're not getting it. He says, hey, Jesus, can you go down there and simplify it for them? So Jesus comes down. His disciples ask him, what is the most important commandment? To which Jesus replies, to love God above all others, and to love thy neighbor as you would love thyself. For upon those two commandments rests the sum of all of the laws of all of the prophets. So there you have Jesus summarizing the entire Old Testament with just two commandments. Love God, love thy neighbor. Surely they can follow two commandments. Okay, they crucify Jesus, still not getting it. He comes back from the grave. One commandment. Can you follow just one commandment? As he was going to ascend to heaven, he says, I leave you with just one commandment, to love each other as I have loved you. That's it, one commandment, to love each other. Surely they can follow one commandment. See, love is the most powerful force in this universe. Everything God created, he created with love. God is love, and as such, it is not possible to kill love. Jesus proved that hanging on the cross. You cannot kill love. I don't care how much that guy hates you. If you love him, he can never, ever defeat you. If you have hate for Satan, then he has already defeated you, for that is exactly what he wants you to do. He knows your hate for him will be the death of you. That's all we got to do. Love each other. How do you know someone loves you? They feed you. You were born instinctively knowing your mother loves you because she fed you. She took care of you. Your father, he protected you. We are born into loving family units where we instinctively know how to love each other. We're taken from the family unit and put in a school where we are taught how to compete, how to fight, how to hate. Do you remember the first word they taught you in school? I remember the first word they taught me in school, kindergarten. They taught me the word mine. When my friends came over my house, I wanted them to play with my toys. But when you put a kid in a room full of strangers with only one fire truck, they will fight over it, just like two dogs will fight over one bone. We are born instinctively knowing how to love each other. We are taught how to compete, how to fight, how to hate. In school, if you help your neighbor pass a test, you are expelled for cheating. That's why people will walk past a homeless man who's freezing without offering him a blanket or a jacket, because they're afraid they'll get in trouble for helping their neighbor. They're afraid they'll get in trouble if they love their neighbor. They were taught not to help each other, not to care about each other. Worry about yourself and your own grades. Don't worry about if your classmates pass. Leave them behind. That's what we were taught. That's what we were trained to do. Love each other. Love everybody. Love thy neighbor. Translate it any way you want. Is it still too complex? How about just one word? How about just love? Can you love? See, love is not a feeling. It's not emotion. It's not something you can give. It's not something you can get. Love is a verb. Love is something you do. Jesus commanded us to do one thing. He commanded us to love. Can you love? He wants you to feed the hungry, clothe the naked, shelter the homeless, heal the sick, comfort the addict, bless the children. These are all acts of love. That's what Jesus wants us to do. You know, I was at a Bible study, and the teacher says that Jesus Christ is Lord were the four most important words in the Bible. I said, no, they're not. He wanted to argue it. I said, they're important words, but they're not the most important words. It's not possible for Jesus Christ is Lord to be the four most important words in the Bible for one simple reason. The word love is not one of them. To love each other. There you have it. Love. Those are the four most important words in the Bible. Not only are they the four most important words in the Bible, those are the four most important words ever spoken by any human being that has ever walked this earth. Those are the instructions to turn this hell we live in back into the paradise that God created, where everybody loves each other. If we all followed that one commandment, if we all loved each other, we would be living in the spirit of peace and love right here on earth, just as it's done in heaven. That's all we have to do. Love each other. Not that complex. Love. It is the most important word in the entire human language. For without love, life is not worth living. I'm the Apostle Joe. Thanks for watching.